Okay, hello all. Welcome to I Love Ruby. So let me uh, start with the next stuff. Like I'm just doing video after a very long time. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't do videos for so long. So yeah. So today we'll be looking at how to extend a class. So let me just copy this program. I've already pasted it into my text editor, and let me just run it. Okay. So what happens over here is today is like 3rd February, and if I just put like this magical thing like 3rd February plus 2 week, it says almost exactly correct. Like it is exactly correct, like 17th February, right? What is 3 plus 14 days? That's 17. Okay, so that works correct. Okay, so let me tell you how it works, and you're just doing it like magically, like 2 weeks, and over here you are okay. Two, you know it's integer, and you are kind of messing up with the integer class. If Java programmer or programmer looks at it, they will just get really angry. How can you extend core class or something like that? But Ruby obeys Eastern philosophy. Like Eastern philosophy says that no human is constant, and Ruby also treats a program like a human. So just like a human can change, a program can change too. Okay, on the fly, right? We change on the fly, right? Like we were created. That's the instance of us. Okay, instance of human, and we keep changing on the fly, right? And so our values will change. Everything will change as we live our life. Ruby is very similar. Okay, so that's the thing. Some people might not like it. Some people are okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm definitely I'm a guy of East and I'm okay with it. Okay, so that's it. So actually, what happens over here, right? Okay, this calls a method called week. Okay, so first Ruby just checks over here in this class integer itself. It knows like two is an integer. So like let me put IRB simple prompt, IRB simple prompt. Okay, so two dot class, if I just put, it knows it's integer. Okay, and it'll check whether integer has a method called week. Yes. Okay, and in that it says okay, it's day star 7. Okay, so what is day? Okay, day is nothing but r star 24 stars r star 24. Okay, so what is actually okay? So you now have okay something like 24 star 7 star 7. Okay, so that is 168. That's star har. Okay, let us find what is har. Okay, so that's the thing. And r is nothing but minute star 60. So now we have something like 60 star 24 star 7. Okay, and that is multiplied with minute. Okay, so that's the thing, right? And okay, minute is okay. This minute is nothing but self star 60. Okay, self star 60. So now we have 60 star 60 star 24 star 7, right? Okay, this becomes a large number. And what is self? Self is nothing but 2. Okay, so if I just put 2 okay, star whatever, right? Okay, so that's the thing, right? And okay, so I just get this number. So I just get this very large number. So let me just put a time class over here, right? So time is equal to time dot now. Okay, so this time is there. It shows 3rd February, something like 6:57 p.m. Okay, so it's in Indian time. Okay, so that's the thing. So if I just put like time plus this answer, it becomes like 17th February. So what we are just doing is we know that okay, a minute is nothing but okay, assuming this 2 is seconds. Okay, so if a minute is uh, uh, a minute is nothing but 60. Okay, like assuming that okay, this number is 2. Um, a minute is got by multiplying 2 with 60. Okay, and similarly an hour is got multiplying 2 by 16 to 60, that is 3600, and that multiplied by 24 is number of seconds in a day, and that multiplied by 7 is number of seconds in a week. Okay, so that how it works. So it just calls the reverse thing over here, and that's how it just goes. But the power over here is even if you don't understand all these things, it means that you can extend the class. Okay, so that's the thing. And Yes, like you can add methods, you can override methods, and you can mess up whatever way you want. But is it really okay in professional programming? I would say kind of no, because like if you do like that, uh, what to say? Let's say like you just do something like this: def plus and number, right? And end, and you just put like okay, like 42, right, over here, right? And if I just do something like put as 100 plus 64, I know it's 164, but okay, let me just comment this out, right? Okay, so Ruby, so it shouldn't print this one. Definitely this is being commented out. So why it's printing that? Yeah. So look, I'm just putting 100 plus 64 over here, and I can even print number over here. Like if you want, like put as number, right? And then put as self, right? And okay, so let me just run it. So yeah, the self is 100. Okay, so put as self. Put as number is 64, right? So this 64 is nothing. Actually, the plus is nothing but a function in Ruby. Okay, and then I'm just returning 42, which is very very bad, right? So imagine like somebody is doing a mathematical program that requires addition and all those things, and okay, I need to save it, right? Okay, I need to save it, okay, and that requires a lot of addition and it just returns 42. His program will break like anything. Ruby allows this. So but yeah, just because it allows it, yeah, just don't do it. So that's very very wrong. Right? So Ruby allows us to do something. So whatever the object gets stored in self. Okay, so you can, okay, so and then and if you pass any argument, it goes over here. Like you can put whatever over here you just want. Of course, this doesn't, okay, like you can also put something like this 100 dot plus. So it's going to be the same, right? And let me uncomment this. Okay. Okay, right. So yeah, it's going to be the same. So this plus is nothing but another function, right? So this is how you can extend class, you can mess up with Ruby, but don't do it unless and until it's very, very, very necessary or something like that. And if you do it, include it in documentation and all those stuff. Okay? So that's extending a class. Okay, so yeah, yeah. I said okay. Ruby treats programming like human and all those stuff, and everything is object in Ruby. Okay, so and let me just go into this thing called reflection. So I don't know how long this reflection will be. Okay, let me just do this reflection and try to end this video. Okay, so yeah. So you are a person and you can reflect about yourself. Like when I ask something about you, what's your name and what are your attributes, like what's your height, what's your weight, you are able to say. So similarly, a Ruby class will be able to say about itself. Okay, so we have a thing called sum string. So let me just put it over here, right? Okay, so we just have a thing called sum string. Okay, so right. Okay, let me put a simple prompt. We just have a string called sum string. Okay, and I can just ask what are all the methods in it. Look, all the methods of some string. Okay, so okay, over here it's not given so nice. I think I need to update this because now it's just listing it like this one. Okay, but yeah, anyway, like that's okay. Like these are all the methods that's there in some string. Okay, so and yeah, let me just put, okay, if I just type spacebar, okay, if I just, oh, okay, that's it. Those are all the methods. Okay, right, okay. So these are all the methods of any string object in Ruby. And if you want to find just unique methods of string, what you can just do is like in programming, what I just do is like I just put something like this, okay, dot one dot methods, okay. So this will only list like methods for a string, okay. So like this one dot methods removes all other methods that are there in normal object or integer methods and all those things. And these are all these things. Okay, so we can do something like okay, like some string dot split we can do. Okay, like a dot split that we can do. Look, that's a method in Ruby. So we saw it somewhere over here, right? So a Ruby object can dynamically tell about its methods. Okay, so similarly, like you just have a, and I can ask what class it belongs to or what type it belongs to. It says it's a string. Okay, right? So that's how it is. Okay. So now let me go more deep into this thing, and there is a program called reflection.rb. I'll just copy this, paste it in my TextMate, and okay, execute it, right? Okay, so yeah, it's a fairly large program. So sorry, like if it if the video bores you too much or something like that, I'm sorry. So, but yeah, it's a fairly large program, but I think it's a simple program, right? So, uh, reflection to right. I'm just copying and pasting, but I hope you type it on your own, right? So that's what I just feel, right? Okay, so you just have attributes over here like A and B, and you have private method, you have protected method, you have public method. So these are all dummy methods. Okay, so that's the thing. And let me uh, run this program. Okay, 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 okay. Ruby reflection dot rb. Yeah, now you just get all this. Okay, so okay, so what I just do is like something is equal to some class dot new. Okay, so there is some class, and I just create an instance, and something dot a is okay, and something dot b is b, and all those stuff, right? I think these two are not important. Okay, so something belongs to something dot class. So I'm just querying the class over here, and it just says something belongs to some class. Okay, right? And what I'm just doing next is okay. Yeah, I'm just printing a new line so that then it'll look nice. Okay, so something has the following instance variable. So this thing called instance variables pulls out the instance variable. So there are two instance variables. We are what to say defining them with attribute accessor. So that's the thing, and we are just joining them with a comma. So yeah, it has two instance variable at a and at, right. So that's the thing, and we have like okay something dot methods dot join. Okay, so this has all methods. I think this even has what to say this one like protected private. I'm not sure. Yeah, it has, yeah, protected method, private method, public method, uh, yeah, public method and all those stuff. And if you want to, if you see this, okay, like if you have put private and private method, protected method, you can make another method. You can put another method under it and make it public. Just put this keyword public and define methods. Or if you just put methods just over here, like some public method. Okay, so all these methods will be public. Okay, so this will also be a public method, right? So that's how it is, right? And yeah, so yeah, anyway, I'm not going to execute this program once again, right? Because I just want to explain it. So now I'm just doing public methods and all those things. Yeah, public method comes at the first, okay, right? Now I'm just doing private methods. Ruby internally has a lot of private methods, and it internally has a lot of protected methods. And apart from what methods you have defined, Ruby internally has a lot of methods. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so if I just put this, okay, public method, it just prints this public method, right? And all other methods. Okay, so that's the thing, right? And b a equal to and all our methods. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so this a equal to is only we are using it over here. Something dot a is equal to a. So we are actually using this one, right? And something dot b is equal to 1, 2, 3. We are actually using this one, right? So that's what we are just doing, right? And okay, so yeah, so over here we are just uh, this one is the output of this one methods, and this public methods is output of this one, right? Right. Sorry, yeah, this is the output of this thing, public methods, and for this statement number 40, this one is the output, like private methods and all those stuff. You can see private method is listed over here, right? And okay. Uh, Next is, yeah, we are trying to list all the protected methods, and we have only one protected method. So over here, and Ruby internally seems to have no protected method. So there is just only one protected method over here. So if I just put this in this line 43, and it just prints all protected methods over here. And okay, it only has one protected method. It only has one protected method. So it just prints it out. So that's the thing. So we saw two things in this video. One is how to extend a class in Ruby. Other people from conservative programming languages like Java and other things. I'm not saying like okay, it's bad. Like Java is good in some situations. Like whenever the project size goes really really large, and what to say, when very large people are working in a project, I think Java might be better. Okay, so that's the thing. But yeah, Ruby is is meant for programmer happiness, and it's not meant to make management people happy, right? So it lets us what to say, override even code classes and all those stuff. And Ruby also treats code like humans and all those stuff. Like, we override our own values, so that can be done in Ruby too. And we also tell about ourselves, right? So, and Ruby also lets uh, code tell about itself, or a class tell about itself. So that's called reflection. So that's the thing, right? So we have seen two brand new concepts which I found in Ruby. So when I was learning it, so I hope, I don't know whether it excites you or you say, okay, this should not be done in programming language. But yeah, Ruby lets you to do it, and it gives you immense powers. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you find coding with Ruby filled with joy. Okay. Bye.